Hello and welcome to this presentation from the Urban Penguin. My name is Andrew Mallett and today you're going to take a look at how you can use ChatGPT to effectively make use of generative AI. Now there are many different prompts that we can put in. Today we're going to let it work as an assistant to help us learn a language. Come on, let's go through and take a look. Now look at this. We are not on the glorious pixel playground of our command line, but we've fired up Firefox on Ubuntu 22.04 and we've navigated to ChatGPT at chat.openai.com. This is just one of the many tools that we've got available. You could also use Bing. There is the Copilot in Bing, and you could use Google Bard. They're all the same type of engines, generative pre-trained transformers. Now we're going to need to log in. When we're logging in, we could either create an account in OpenAI, or we could continue with a Google account, Microsoft account, or with Apple. For here, I'm going to go through and choose my Google account. So you'll be able to see a list of Google accounts that is known to your browser, and we can then log in. Once we've logged in, we're able to see then a history of chats that we have used before. This is important because each chat remembers the context of that chat. So we can easily go back to both see the information that was responded, as well as continuing the conversation. For the moment, though, we're going to create a new chat and just see how we can use ChatGPT as more than just a simple search engine. When we look at our prompt, we can ask the prompt essentially what we want it to do, how we want this chatbot to behave. And it is a chatbot. It can talk with us. So what we're going to look at today is looking at how it can help language development. So please talk to me in French, but I can control it, but simple. I am just a beginner. So we've told it now what we want it to do, and we've given it a prompt as to how to control this. Being simple, I'm just a beginner. And you can see now it's talking to me in French, and then it's asking really essentially, how can he help me today? So we can then go through and say, avez-vous, have you, and stylo, I can't think of much to say. It probably would understand with spelling mistakes, but I'm going to correct that. Oui, j'ai un stylo. So we know he's got a pen. Okay, well, maybe we want to find some information out about this pen. Remember, I'm not great at French. Let's keep this simple. Bon, quelle couleur? What colour pen do you have? Again, I can tidy up my spelling here and then go through and hit the big enter key. Le couleur de mon stylo est bleu. Okay, he has a blue pen. But let's double check then that we know that he has a blue pen. So, vous avez un stylo bleu. Now, although this is very simple, you can understand this, for kids just getting a little bit of practice, or even adults then getting a little bit of practice being able to talk in another language to double quote somebody else. We can see now then say, great. We can go through and say, bien, à bientôt. We can say goodbye, and then it says goodbye to me, and then so don't hesitate to come back if we've got other questions. So it's just looking at how we can use ChatGPT in other ways. Sure, you can use it as a simple search engine, but there's a lot more, and we're going to be investigating some of the other uses that we can put ChatGPT to.
All that is left to say is thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, then you are probably sadder than I first thought. For more of this drivel, please subscribe, like and comment to @TheUrbanPenguin.